What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode with Mom and Papa Joe. It's Soul Food Sunday. We're in collaboration today with TNT Barbecue, my man Thyron out of Iowa. I am going to put the link to his channel in my top left. We're going to be doing a soul food dinner. I guess a little bit of a tribute to our Black History Month. Today on the menu is smothered pork chops. We're going to be doing that over some jasmine rice, man, some fried cabbage, and Mama's sweet potato biscuits. This is going to be so interesting. Once again, with TNT Barbecue, link to my top left. That man is the bomb. Let's go. All right, let's get this thing on the road. I'm so excited, man. I can't wait to see what Thyron's gonna do. I know he's gonna kill it. Here we have 4 beautiful bone-in center cut pork chops, man. Nicely marbled. We're gonna handle these very simply. All we're gonna do right now is a little salt and pepper, and we're gonna take these to the stove and get them browned. I've got a pot on the stove heating up. Just some plain 16 mesh coarse cracked pepper, both sides. Some kosher salt. These chops are about a ½ inch thick. So we're gonna do these on the stove as opposed to the oven. If they were closer to an inch or even double cut, I would probably do them in the oven. The idea here, folks, is to salt right before going into the pot to brown. That way you don't draw out a whole lot of moisture. Moisture is the enemy to browning meats. All right, let's head to the stove. So our pan is nice and hot. I'm gonna come in here with about a 1.5 tablespoons of some good oil. I'm using a high heat oil, avocado, but you can go with the oil of your choice. All right, our pan is good and hot, man. We're coming in here with our chops and not gonna crowd the pot. We're looking at probably 3 to 4 minutes per side. We're not cooking here, we're just trying to get that nice color. So it's been about 5 minutes, man. And let's see where we are. All right, there we go. This bone can get in the way of browning sometimes as the meat shrinks, but we're looking good. We'll give these another 5. Our last chop is out, man, and we're going right into all this good stuff. I've turned my stove down to a low with 1½ yellow onions. These are thick cut. We're gonna give these 5-7 minutes, man, to get some nice color. And as they start to sweat, they're gonna release enough liquid to pick up some of these brown bits on the bottom. So this has been right around 8 minutes. Onions are sweating nicely. We're picking up, we're getting some color. I am now gonna come in with about 2 tablespoons of butter. Butter is gonna bring some additional richness, and I also want the additional moisture in there because I'm gonna also add 8 ounces of mushroom, sliced fairly thinly. These mushrooms are gonna sweat out a lot of the moisture in them, and they're gonna get a nice dark color to them. About another 7-8 minutes. All right, here we are coming together nicely, man. Mushrooms have softened. Now come back and complete the trinity. Some red bell pepper and a little bit of celery. The natural sweetness that a bell pepper brings really complements everything else well. And the color is awesome. So another 5 minutes. All right, so that's been another 7 or so minutes, man. I can see on the bottom of my pot, no moisture, just a little oil. So now I know it's time for me to come in here and create a little bit of a roux. I've got 3 tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour. Not sure if I'm going to use it all just yet. All right, we're going to give this another 5 or so minutes, man, to try to cook out some of the rawness of that flour and get just a little additional color. So I ended up using all 3 tablespoons of flour, and I'm liking it. And now I'm coming back with 3 cloves of finely minced garlic. You don't want to put your garlic in too early. You don't want that to burn. So another 2 minutes, man, we'll get some liquid in here and get this party started. All right, we are ready, man. Flour has really incorporated. What I've got here is some pork stock. If you don't know anything about this here, folks, you need to have this in your toolbox, in your refrigerator. This will last you for years. I will put the link to this in the description. But this pork base is what I create this pork stock from. I've got 2 cups of it right here. Not sure how much I'm going to use just yet. I'm going to be adding a little at a time just to get things going. Scraping the bottom of the pan. That was all 2 cups. All right, so outside of the salt that we put on these chops in the beginning, we haven't done any salting. No season, no real season. So what I've got here is a teaspoon of each of the following. Black pepper, salt, poultry season, oregano, onion powder, garlic powder. 1 teaspoon and paprika. 1 teaspoon of each of those. In addition to that, 1 cup of cream. And now just a few minutes, man, to have all of these ingredients really get to know each other, bubble for a little bit before we'll come back with these chops and smother them. It's been about 5 minutes, man, and we're coming back in here with these chops.
Hello, neighbor.
Yes, yes, yes. And all this juice right here. All right, we're going to bring this to a simmer. And man, I think we're gonna go right about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I will definitely be checking it at 45 minutes, but I wanna say we're gonna be right around an hour. Let me start working on this fried cabbage. So I've got 4 slices of thick cut bacon that I've browned. I wanna get that oil. I'm now gonna put some onions in this oil for a few minutes before I add the cabbage. All right, our onions have cooked down nicely, man. Got nice color. Come in here with 1 clove of minced garlic, and we're going to begin to add our green cabbage. Then we're going to salt with a little black pepper and salt. We're going to season rather with a little black pepper and salt. So Mama didn't realize I wanted to film her sweet potato biscuits. So she's gotten ahead of the game, and I am playing catch up. Oh, that cabbage smells and looks amazing. Cooking in its own juices. Got that bacon in there. I've got some garlic, some onions. I'm gonna come back with a nice hunk of parsley. Mama's biscuits are out. I think we're golden. Those look delicious.
I can't wait to eat them.
I love that color. Folks, I think it is soup, man.
Yay.
You don't want these chops overcooked. And man, you can see it's not an oily gravy. So very happy. Let's put a plate together, Mom.
Okay.
Folks tell me that does not look special, man. A little jasmine rice cooked in chicken stock. Oh, man, this gravy is perfect. Not too thick, not too thin. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's hot. Wow. Cabbage is absolutely banging. Sweet potato, man. You can see little chunks of sweet potato in there. A little gravy. I've never had a sweet potato biscuit before. Absolutely delicious. Man, I don't know what Thyron's gonna do, but if it's better than this, I know it's delicious. So there it is, sports fans. That was an awesome cook. Mom and I are getting ready to sit down. Once again, this is a collaboration with TNT, Thyron. Link is right here in my upper left. You're gonna definitely wanna see what he's done today. Thank you guys, as usual, for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe's. We absolutely appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming soon. In the meantime, Mom and I want you guys to take care of yourselves, look out for each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Holla!